Just let your beauty shine through. Let it shine through. Hi you guys, it's me NeeCJae. Today I want to talk to you about how to look younger using makeup. If you are interested in seeing this video, then keep on watching. If you've been with my channel any length of time, then you know I always start out with skincare. Skincare comes first before using any kind of makeup. I am a big advocate of actually just taking care of your skin. I will link a couple of videos up here or in the description box below to some of my routines that I use before I apply any kind of foundation. I am all about skincare. So that's first and foremost. Now makeup is used to enhance your natural beauty, what you already have. I am turning 50 in October and it is approaching fast. I mean, it is moving right along. So I like to just look youthful and glowy. Now I use makeup and I like to wear makeup, but I really like that more natural, youthful look. When I look at some of my pictures, as we age, we lose a lot of our glowiness and our vibrant looking skin, and that's what I like to create using makeup, and you can create that. So I am going to use the Lancome foundation because it's very natural looking, and that's what you want. You want to find a foundation that looks natural on the skin. And I start off with applying the foundation actually lightly. You can use your fingers to apply it, a brush, or a sponge. I start off with my fingers first just to make sure I pat it onto the skin. It just applies easily and I can control it better. And I just like a light layer. I'm not going full coverage. I'm really going very light, and that's why I say skincare is very important. When applying makeup, you have a nice canvas to work with, and you can take your makeup brush, and I like to stubble it. It's like pushing the product into your skin, and it's not into your skin because you have your other moisturizers and everything on top of it. I also have my sunscreen, and that's very important as well. Okay, sunscreen, and I use that every day, whether it's cloudy, sunny, or whatever it is. I use it every day. Now I'm taking a damp sponge, and to make it look even more natural, and I like to blend it like this and shear it out. Any leftover foundation on your skin, you can actually take it off using your Depth Beauty blender, and it shears your foundation out. I love that. Once that's complete, you want to find like a concealer. I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Conceal along Ware concealer, and just dabbing a little bit on my finger and just blending any blemishes. If you have any blemishes, anything that you would like to conceal. I have a combination of freckles and moles and I love to conceal that. And this is a really good match, and that's why I use this concealer. Whatever concealer that you would like to use, okay? And just conceal very lightly. Eyebrows are very important. I like to have everything lifted, so I start off with my little eyebrow brush and lift everything up first. I use 2 eyebrow pencils. I usually use the pens, but I'm out of them. They're on the way. But right now I'm using, I cannot think of the name because it's rubbed off, just a brown eyebrow pencil, and this is from Anastasia Beverly Hill in Auburn, but this one is from like Walmart, and I forgot what the name of this one is. I'm sorry. If I would try to find it and put it in the description box below, but I just start off by lining my eyebrows, and I like to use a light brown because I think light brown is not as harsh as using black for your eyebrows. Anything harsh looking, it makes your whole look just look harsh, and so you want to really just use like a brown or something light that matches your hair color or something to that point. Whatever you use, make sure it's just not a harsh color, especially in this area. Now I'm just using the auburn shade because my hair is a red, kind of just blends in. And what I'm doing, I'm just cleaning my eyebrows up a little bit, just cleaning it up, and I'm using a Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. I'm trying to use this one up because once I use that, I'm going back to my Milani. Milani is like $3 or $4 and does the same thing. So I'm just gonna use this one right now since I purchased it. Again, you want to lift everything. You want everything to lift. I'm just using some eyebrow gel, and this is by Estee Lauder. I like to apply this just so everything can stay put. When you're younger, your eyebrows are thicker, your lashes are thicker, and that is what we're trying to recreate. So what we want to do now, I want to go in with my Age Rewind by Maybelline. This is one of my favorite concealers. I just add a little bit under my eyes. And now, here's the thing. You can use your hand, which is very, very effective. You know, I like to use my hand a lot of times around my eyes. And I apply this very lightly. I like to apply concealer light. You do not have to set as much. You can use this concealer throughout the day to reapply if you like. A lot of times when using powder, it can crease, especially when you have mature skin, okay? It's a little harder to set. You still want to set, you can, but sometimes I do not. It just depends on how my skin actually feels that day. So today I'm just using my fingers, and I really just want to brighten this area up a little bit, okay? So I'm using one that's exactly my skin color, and this other Age Rewind that is a little bit lighter, and I will add everything that I use in the description box below. And I'm using that on my eyelash because sometimes it's a little darker, or you may have like circles or things just around the eye area that you want to cover, and that's where concealer comes in. You see, when you're bringing light to the middle of your face, right in this area, and you want to lift everything up this way, okay? Now, what I like to do, you can use whatever bronzer that you like. I'm using a bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just going to apply this on the eyelid because it just adds a little bit of color to your complexion. If you're not going to wear eyeshadow, you're just going for a natural glowy look, this is the way to go. Just use a little bit of bronzer. It adds a hint of color to your lids without looking like you're wearing eyeshadow. And you're really not. You're just adding some color to your skin. And this is a great natural look. I love doing this. See, it's amazing. Just add a little bit of color because sometimes with foundation, it can wash you out. You want to bring life back to your complexion on your face. For this look, I just want to add a wing to my lash line. It just adds an extra lift. So I start kind of small and then thicker toward the end. This is by Too Faced Better Than Sex. I like this liner because it dries quick. Now, what I should have done first, I usually do, but we're gonna go backwards. I like to lift my lashes. And see, I'm so glad that this liner dries really quick because I couldn't do this with any other liner. I like to use my eyelash curler. It really curls your lashes, especially if you're not wearing lashes, which I am not today. I'm just going to use my Lancome Big Lash Mascara. And like I said, I will have everything in the description box below. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Also, Better Than Sex is a great Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is awesome as well. So we're just gonna use this one right today. And if you want to, you can also apply lashes. I like to apply thinly lashes. Demi Wispy are my favorite. I'm out of those though. But I didn't want to wear anything really, any big lashes today because this is a more natural, relaxed look. Once that's complete, right up under your lash line, you can use a brown eyeshadow, but right up under your eyelash, I like to apply a light brown shade under here. I do not like to use a lot of harsh, dark liners under my eye because, you know, sometimes it can come off a little too harsh. And we're going for a more natural look. Everything upward again, okay? And as you can tell, see, everything looks just lit. I'm also going in with a highlighter right in the inner corner of my eye because it just gives your eyes that awake look. And if you want to, you can pull a little bit, pull it up a little bit as well. I just like to double up sometimes on mascara when I'm not wearing lashes. I let that dry, then I go back in and apply another coat to the lashes. Okay, so now we're gonna take a bronzer again and just warm the skin, warm up the skin. And you can really, really shape your face this way. You wanna start up at the top. Just warm up the skin. It's almost like you're making a 3 because you're starting here, then you go on your cheeks. Just warming that up, and then you're gonna put your jawline. Out. You're not making it look really harsh. You're just kind of buffing it a little bit. And that's what I like to do. Some lightly around your nose area, and you can also add some right here. It lifts the nose area. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, what is it? Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2. And I like to use this just to kind of carve out your jawline area. Right here in this area. Just make it a little more pronounced, okay? Just a little bit. I do not like a lot of powder on my face, you know. I just like to lightly go over it, you know, because you still want a glow. You know, that's what you're aiming for. At this point, you can use a blush if you like. You do not have to. I like to use like more of a peachy type blush, and this is one by Milani, and it's called Blossom Time Rose, but it comes off a little peachy. Peachy colored blushes look really great on all types of skin, so all types of skin tones. I just love it. And just add a hint, not really a lot, okay? A little bit of color to your cheeks, not really noticeable, just a little bit. Now, I'm also using this highlight powder by Wet n Wild, one of my favorite highlights. I love highlight. And I'm just taking it and just adding it up here to your jawline, right above your cheek, right here. You don't want to get it around your eye area. You do just want to add it right above your cheek, right here. And a little bit on your temples. This is what gives you your glow and that youthful look. I love highlighter. Now that is one I absolutely love. Right here. And on your nose. And I just take a little bit and just apply it right here on your nose. It gives you that extra glow. I like to add a little bit on my lip. Just a little bit. Point. You can wear a nude lipstick. You can wear a color lipstick. If you want to go for the natural lip, you want to wear a nude. So let's do a nude today. I'm using one of my favorite liners. I talk about it all the time. Oh, it needs to be sharpened. It's called Coffee Bean by Rimmel London. I really do need to purchase me another one because it is this small. But I love it. It's my favorite lip liner. And I'm going to go in with Lady. I like to line mine first and then go over with the lipstick, or you can apply your lipstick and then go over with the liner. It's up to you. I'm using the Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but one of my favorite also setting sprays is by Milani. So this is a glowy, natural makeup look. It looks effortless. You really didn't use a lot of foundation, but you really just want to accentuate the areas that you need and conceal the areas that you want to conceal. You want to highlight and basically lift everything. You want to look like you almost looked when you were in your 20s, okay, the glorious years. So this is the natural glowy look. I hope this video was helpful and interesting to you. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this type of videos. And again, thank you so very much for tuning in. As always, peace and love until next time. Mwah. Bye.